gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Podcast, live from Brewery Studios here in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah. I don't always finish stories, but when I do, I finish them on your mother's face. Now, phone is always the OG to triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It is your boy, Alex the Motherfucker Hill, a.k.a. now the Kevin Feige of podcasting, because I can't be can't lead no more. Also known as the man if you're going to the crossface, how to run to a crossface. If you turn around, you might meet this man somewhere in a dark place.
Not a place I want to be.
Not really a place I want to be either.
Because he might be taking a poop. But on the boards, Stevie Franchise, or if you were nasty, Mr. J. Kidd.
It's your boy, Stevie Franchise on the ones and twos, bringing you that Ultra Wrestling Heel News.
Gentlemen, welcome to another thrilling episode.
Yeah. Yes. It has been very thrilling.
Somehow it's not pouring today.
Right?
Somehow it's not 95 degrees today.
Feels great outside.
It feels amazing outside.
I just had to take the time to be like, hey, wow, we had a shitty week.
How's the weather by you, Alex?
Wow.
I'm in the South, so you know, hell,
oh, yeah.
hell, like it's 88 degrees here, but it feels like 102.
Yeah, for the first time in probably since like May, it's not 95 and it's not pouring. Because we get one or the other. That's just been the weather since May.
Dude, like...
Look, I just seen a video 2 days ago at Patterson, apparently, 11th and 11th Ave and 25th was flooded so bad, it was up to the cars. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah. I saw a video in, I think it was Morristown, like every underpass in Morristown was just like 3 feet of water. And I didn't even know Morristown was a flood zone. Apparently it is. Maybe it's not. And the rain was just that bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, all I miss is my not taxable stuff in Jersey. Everything else,
What up, Calvin? What up, Knox?
You.
Professor Knox said it was a little moist where he is.
No moist.
Moist. For you people that hate that word. And I don't understand why people hate that word moist. I don't get it.
Moist.
It's not people. It's women. Women hate that word with a passion.
Moist.
Well, you know what makes me moist?
Oh.
I love that.
Cheeks of the week.
Cheeks of the week.
Hey. Let's get it.
Yes. Well, for some reason in the past week, there's been quite a few throwbacks from our lovely ladies of NXT, WWE. Lola Vice, Nikita Lyons, and Tiffany Stratton.
You know, I never wanted to be the black man in a browser video ever in my life, but today's the day.
Even though they're all like barely like 23, but they all posted, barely legal photos.
Hey man, first of all, they 23, they can buy liquor and get to the club. They legal.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
As Eminem once said, look at her bush. Does it got hair?
I'm not saying that because that sounds like R. Kelly. I'm not holding it.
Moving along. Another week of mystery cheeks.
Okay.
Name those cheeks.
Yeah, damn.
I don't know who the first chick is, but I do want to know her.
Hey, first of all, I'm not even going to guess. I'm just going to let you tell me. Wait, hold up. That hair look familiar. But goddamn, boy, that shadow, boy. Shit.
Left side is non-WWE. Right side is WWE. I'll give those two hints.
Right side, like it could be some.
Left side has never worked in WWE. And right side has only worked for WWE.
Left side should work for WWE.
No, left side should have OnlyFans. What's the name?
Actually, she does.
Left
She
side
does have
should
an
have
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
She is on OnlyFans.
Okay.
She doesn't do nudity, but she is on OnlyFans. She likes to have pool parties in her living room on OnlyFans.
Oh, I know she. I can't remember her fucking name.
That gave it away.
I know. Look like that for the back. Yeah, hold on. I actually follow her on Instagram too.
Yeah, Knox guy. Knox doesn't know what I'm talking about.
God.
It's Allison K, aka Sienna, her real name.
AKA Mr. Rollins is nasty. Yeah.
If you nasty.
And on the right we have Maxine Dupree.
Oh, that's Maxine.
Yeah, because little booties
She
matter.
does have a little booty. I was like, I was very
funny?
familiar with the little booty yesterday.
You know what's funny? It looks little here, but when you see her walking away, boy, that thing got some movement.
Yeah, yeah. They got the motion. They
You
got
know
the
what
motion.
she doing.
I'm gonna say, look, I started liking her more and more when she became part of Afro Academy. I started liking her a little bit more, and then she started dressing in them little Fashion Nova little outfits. Oh yeah, she
know what she doing.
She look, she's smart. She was like, I'm gonna wear these because this ain't here. I know I ain't gonna get groped on. I can wear these now.
And moving along, Natalia, when she's not touching on her sister, she's got the cheeks out.
And she's touching the door.
Well, she,
touching the door frame, thinking it is her sister.
Frame.
They both made of the same material, wood particles.
This one's as hard as her nipple.
Word.
Okay, 7 minutes in and we're off the deep end. I think last week was nine minutes. We've gone 7 minutes and we're off the deep end.
We have to break the record, you know.
First of all, give me to next week. As soon as the intro starts, I'm automatically going to start it. It's going to be like a few seconds in.
It's gotta be from each of us though. Like that. This was my week.
Last week was me. Last
week was you. This is my week.
And ironically, the person that I did it with is on the screen. It was Caitlin, aka Celeste, because I was talking about her haircut, how she has the I fuck niggas haircut.
Yeah, like now to see a
and
full picture
she's back.
of her now.
She's back.
She's different.
First of all, one, that booty looks strong.
Yeah.
I can soften it up. Two, that sleeve is fire. I want that on me.
That's a dope sleeve.
Cat. But boy, let me tell you, I never liked the sheer white curtains, but right now I can go to Target and buy some. It's not gonna go up because of me, boy.
Facts. And I've never been so happy and so sad at the same time to look at some cheeks in this next one. Samantha Irvin. Samantha Irvin, she said, after a full year, I have officially retired from hump day dumps. There's a method to my madness, and it has served its purpose. Thank you for tuning in. And Brandy Rose replied, thank you for your service. And then one of these like really famous fan accounts, Cena Season, he hit everybody with the Mark Henry retirement suit. He was like, you can't fool me.
You can fool me.
Hey, let me tell you something. When I saw this online, when I say I saved that to my phone so quick, I was like, boy, I used to be like, man, fuck Ricochet. Now I'm like, God, can I just be Isekai into Ricochet's body just for like a day?
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, shit, I have a lawsuit against me somewhere in the world. I don't give a damn.
Yep.
I realize almost all her photos are always taken like this in some hotel somewhere.
Well, she's usually on the road.
I know this in general. Like, I know you got some home ones, and I know them shit's probably fire.
Yeah. And then after she did this, Ricochet himself replied. He said, I believe his tweet said, doing my best Buddy Matthews impression.
You ain't doing your best, boy. You're spot on.
You spot on.
You're spot on.
This ain't your best. This
Good
is spot
Lord.
on.
Now we need somebody to do that with Kia Lyons and Lola Vice, and you would just have the holy trinity of a 52-card pickup deck.
Basically, any couple in wrestling needs to duplicate this. It just needs to be...
Not any couple, because Charlotte can't. Because Charlotte going to do it, and it's just going to be a dude laying on the target. That's all it's going to be.
Okay. Andrade, sorry, you're out. Sorry, Andrade. You can't.
Like the only way we can do that is Charlotte got to lay on Andrade because I feel like no homo keep picking it up.
Okay, for the LGBTQ audience, Charlotte's gonna lay on Andrade. All right.
But God, boy, let me tell you, I don't like going
for
to the
little
beach,
boy
but
named
I
Charlotte. I'm looking
I'm
for the
on
little
one
boy
today.
named Charlotte.
I'm about to look. I'm on one today. Y'all got to be wide awoke today.
Yes, we're inclusive. We include everybody. We include everybody.
We include everybody. Yes.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. Do I really want to see Jack Perry's face on Anna Jay's ass? Is it worth it?
First of all, if Jack Perry put his hair in a nice ponytail, yes, because then I can see the ass. But if he got his hair out, ain't no need to do it. I'm just going to see
Cody
him.
send a paper bag from his old gimmick just to,
No, I'm fine with that black man. I'm fine with that black man laying on Brandy's ass.
No. I'm talking about to send to Jack.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that man too being in there. You know.
Ironically, Kelvin just chimed in with Cordarius needs to do it to Brandy.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't mind the Cordarius doing it to Brandy.
Ironically, Kelvin hit the nail right on the head.
Either way.
No. You know, we need the big three. I need Jimmy with all the E's on Naomi.
Facts.
Jimmy. The three.
I need Montez Ford on Bianca Belair.
Facts.
And I need Jake Cargill just to get her man just to do it.
Facts.
That's all I need. I'm
Facts.
done. I'm done with
The
that.
cheek selection. They're
Facts.
all what if they all become trading cards, bro?
I'm having every trading card. They're all gonna be graded.
I would
10, baby.
literally grade them.
Facts.
These should be
I'm gonna be
trading
that
cards.
sicko. I'm gonna be like, what's your most profit that shit? Do you
It'll
grade
profit
cheeks?
both of them.
What?
You know? It'll profit both of them. Their face of the male stars and the cheeks of the women's stars.
And speaking of Jack Perry, this past week on AEW Collision, for the people that still watch that thing, Jack Perry debuted the new TNT Championship, the scapegoat version.
I ain't gonna hold you. When he showed that, I was like, did he make that in 2K before he made that in real life?
I'll go back to it. Yeah. Quick pause. I forgot. Fantasy booking.
Yeah. Hey. Right here.
Season 4. The draft will be next week. Let me break down the rules for Season 4's draft, because I said I got something spicy. Season 4. There will be no brand split. We will have one roster.
Hey.
One massive roster. The only...
This ain't the Attitude Era all over again with 200 motherfuckers.
Yes. We will still have individual shows with individual titles. The only rule is you can't put the other person's champion in a match. Well, I'm sorry. You can use the other person's champion in a match. You just can't have them defend the title.
Oh, that's cool.
That is the only rule. That is the only rule.
Cool. Okay. I'm about to say, look, that's cool, because now that you said that, boy, I got some matches already planned in mind.
Everybody is free to use. You just can't have the other person's champion defend their title. That is it. That is the only rule. So massive roster, everybody intermingling. We're no brand split. So season 4 is gonna get spicy.
Oh, this sounds like it's
the
crazy.
proverbial portal for
Yes, the prohibited portal is
portal.
open.
Prohibited
We don't need a door. And now, and now back to Jack Perry and his dope title. I will give him this.
Do we have to give?
The fact that he made this, because he put the video on Twitter and Instagram. He forged it himself, because I believe he took nickel. He took a bar of nickel and he melted it down and poured it over the actual plate from the title. And he made this himself.
He his own version. I was like, boy, I said he was out there really cooking.
Yeah. This wasn't like from some belt maker. He did this himself.
So now we know if Jack Perry's career goes south, he could be good at making titles.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Now, despite the fact that it looks good, the fact that there's now, 6 versions of this title?
Yeah.
So obviously we go back to when Cody had to debut it early during the pandemic because it didn't get finished. So he debuted the red belt with the silver plates because it didn't have all the extra designs yet. And then we got the finished version with all the extra trinkets and whatnot. But then we retired the red belt because Brody died, and we got the black version, the black belt, but the same plates. And then after you had then there was the Cody and Sammy Guevara incident where Cody got COVID, and then Tony Khan in his infinite wisdom decided to have Sammy Guevara be an interim champion for 2 weeks, and then they had to unify it. So Sammy Guevara was walking around with 2 belts, but then he lost it to Scorpio Sky, and Scorpio Sky came out with the Lakers belt. But he was only champion for a month.
It felt like a day.
It did feel like a day.
Whatever. It was. I don't remember him doing anything with that belt while he was champion. So anyway, I believe he lost it back to either Sammy Guevara or Darby Allin because those two were just champions for that entire year. But then one of them lost it to Miro. And Miro had the belt for 2 months, but yet he got a custom belt. So in a span of 6 months, you had 4 versions of the belt.
So
because from that December when Brody died and he retired it, to the time Miro got it by that June or that July, you had 4 versions of that one fucking belt.
So I feel like this has become the cup links, the things for the side plates. for WWE's belt, when you win a belt, you get to customize the whole belt.
Now MJF,
that's how
MJF had the big Burberry belt. Now he's got the American Championship.
Yo, no,
he's customized every belt he has.
Bro, I hate when he get his hand on a belt. Boy, he customized that shit to something weird.
The Acclaim got the scissor trios belts,
which is the most expensive belt, I guess.
That was so fucking stupid.
I don't know.
The fucking House of Black got the all black trio belts.
Yeah, those shit was actually kind of fire.
Yeah, those were dope. Those were dope.
We could get away with that one. That one's good.
What other titles have there been?
The women's TNT title only changed colors twice. They went from white strap to a black strap.
The TBS
No. The regular women's belt. Remember they had the little tiny one for Riho, and then they went to the one the one they have now, and then they made it bigger because it was still too small.
Because Jade had it before. Freaking, it was huge.
Oh, look, that reminds me. Now you're talking about belts. Let me just throw this in there. I need you to go on Amazon and you look up WWE belts. Dude, there's people there making 1-to-1 belts with real leather but thin for under $100.
That's not bad.
Nice.
Nice. I was looking at belts and I was like, I got extra bread. I can just go ahead and put one of these in a cart. Had this here next week. I'm probably going to do it next paycheck. So if you see my camera come on for the first time in 2-3 years, you know why.
Nah.
Yeah. The belt is dope, but the belts are kind of meaningless in AEW. Let's be real.
It's just not unique anymore that everybody can get their own belts.
First of all, the belts in AEW are basically just how can I put this?
Props.
They are not even props. They are a participation award. You just get a belt. They're like, hey, you won it. Thank you for participating. So
is there any way you want to design it?
Yeah.
Is there any way you want to design it? Yeah.
Dar, I feel like we can go over there win tag team titles and just put our logo on the front thing instead of the AEW side, and do it.
Probably. Moving along, a two-parter. Mark Henry, who, as we know, recently got released from AEW. He's on the Busted Open podcast on, I forgot what network they're on. but he's on there with Bully Ray and freaking Tommy Dreamer.
Something we do, right? Yeah. Oh, okay.
So he said Mark Henry went on to say backstage, he basically confirmed a lot of things a lot of other people have said when they left WWE. Recently, Ethan Page, when he talked about when he got to NXT and just the way preparation happens before a show and the things you go through in not rehearsal, but the thing like practicing your entrance or the layout of the show, where you need to stand, things like that. Just little details that you would never think of. Mark Henry kind of clarified those things. He talked about the lack of organization on TV days, not knowing until 5 or 6 p.m. what was going on. He said the coaches were upset, but they were all collecting paychecks, so they kind of just said whatever. He said talking to Tony is like talking to a brick wall. If you get the chance, if you get the chance to talk, hold on. It's not, whoever wrote the article didn't write it well. He said talking to TK is like talking to a brick wall. If you get the chance to listen, it's on the Busted Open podcast from today. It confirms everything a lot of people have been saying. And then
confirms everything that we've been assuming. So
pretty much.
And then there was a mark in the comment section. I specifically saved this one because he gets the mark of the week. How many liars, cancers, and Fed shills are going to smear the good name of AEW?
Hey, oh my God! I wish you had that person's name.
Oh, I do.
Oh, what is his name?
What's the name?
His name is Brett Zakow.
I need him to get AEW's dick out his throat.
I was thinking the same thing.
God.
Me too.
Damn. Even AEW people don't even dick ride the own company they work for. But you dick ride them? Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. Knox just brought. There's more belts. There's the Owen Hart belts.
Wherever that guy was, I hope Diddy finds him.
What? No.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
And then the second part of this, Saraya, her contract is up at some point in September, according to Fightful. The specifics of her contract have not been made public, but her contract is up at some point in September. Interestingly, when she left the WWE in 2002, she had a conversation with Triple H, during which point she indicated that the door would remain open for a possible return. And now, during the Triple H regime, assumingly, everybody has a fresh start. While Saraya currently doesn't have a match scheduled for AEW All In, it is assumed that she might have one, being that she is a British star. With her contract status in flux, it is going to be interesting to see whether Saraya remains in AEW or explores new opportunities in the wrestling world. Fans will undoubtedly be watching closely to see what happens for the Fighting With My Family star.
Why do I feel like this is still Sasha's fault?
She's running from Sasha. Yes, she's running from
this is
Sasha.
Sasha's fault.
Yeah,
bro, I run for Sasha too. You gave me and broke my back. So I'm good.
Now you're taking on my fame. All right.
I'm not gonna hold you. This Triple H regime is what was okay. This is what I read on Twitter. It made me laugh, and it makes so much sense. The Triple H regime is the reason why AEW's failing. Because when Vince was in charge, all the layoffs, all the firing, it got AEW to where it was at. But now the Triple H regime is happening, and people are happy, and they want to go back. Nobody wants to be in AEW no more.
I read the same article you read. I read that same article. I read that article.
And it's starting to become more and more true as more and more people are contracted coming up. You're just seeing them on WWE television all of a sudden.
Yep.
It's crazy how a revert change has happened in the last 5 years. It's nuts because we started hating WWE because of Vince's decisions, because of Vince's choices with Bruce Pritchard and Kevin Dunn and everybody that was involved into that situation. But right after that all ended, people want to really come back, huh? People really want to come back. People don't really want, that spot where they can't shine anymore.
and what's crazy is now that Triple H is in charge, he's applying so many things that wrestlers been asking for when they was there with Vince, and Vince said hell no. That people are like, I kind of just want to come back, even if you don't get to wrestle. You could just be back home and be like, hey, Triple H, I need a week off. My son is sick, and he'd be like, just go.
Okay, I found the article. Here's the headline: Losing Vince was the best thing to happen to WWE and the worst thing to happen to Tony Khan. That's the headline.
That's a great headline. It's actually all facts. The headline's true.
Look, I normally don't read most of the WWE news like that, but when that popped up, I hit that button so damn quick. So let me read what they say. And as I read, I was like, they're fucking right. There's nothing wrong about this situation.
Man.
But for the people on the fence that want to play the game of I hate this because of that or I hate that because of this, Vince leaving was the reason for them to go back to WWE, for them to jump ship and like, oh, I'm a WWE fan now. That was the reason for them to do that.
Vince has butted so much heads, bro, that literally came back to bite his ass.
Bro, you got to think about it. We have a good amount of stars that left because over the stupid decisions of Vince McMahon. Like, we
and
still
his yes men too.
Like, we still would have had Edge in WWE if Vince didn't promise him to come back and do all this stuff and then renege on everything he did.
Yep.
Whether with that, Edge wouldn't have no final match on SmackDown. Edge would still be there. He'd probably be in the back helping train talent more than being on TV. Now you got this man on TV with a whole bunch of young talent that don't know what the hell they really are doing with somebody like him, and could probably hurt him even more again.
Yep.
We would have never lost Nick Nemeth in WWE.
To these two things, well, Saraya's contract, situation going public, and then Mark Henry, reaffirming everything else has been saying. Recently, Tony Khan was on the Dan Le Batard show, which is an ESPN radio show. He said, I don't think that it has. Hold on. I don't think that it has still. It's still happening. I will reserve all rights. It comes to that, but I don't think it has stopped. I'll leave it at that. Tony Khan on WWE tampering with contracts. Here's the thing, Tony. You don't have employees. You have independent contractors. Mm-hmm. The difference between the NFL, which has, well, technically they're also independent contractors, but they have a union. And their union have what's called a collective bargaining agreement. So while they are under contract, except during what is called the free agency period, which is agreed upon by all the teams, all the owners, all the agents, there's a free agency period during every offseason when either your contract is up or you have an option in your contract to leave the team and you're allowed to negotiate. That does not exist in wrestling. Everybody has a contract. You are with your promotion for whatever period of time, but when that time is coming close to an end, you are allowed to start negotiating with somebody else before your contract is up. In case you don't want a, break in employment. You want to just go and start working somewhere else. And to top that off, Tony, you allow people to do side work while they work for you. The only clause in your contract is they cannot be on TV for anyone else without your approval. That is the only thing in the contract that stops them from working for WWE while they work for you.
Yeah, but don't stop them from hitting that performance center and getting pre-prepared before they do that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's actually because of the TV contracts. You can't be on another channel without the approval from the upper management.
At this point right now, like I said, AEW, it goes like this for me. If we're talking about American wrestling companies, it's WWE and it's WWE, TNA, and then AEW. AEW is just falling so far behind now that I feel like they got to re-ramp their jump to a style that they can confirm to us. I'm trying to be WWE because you can't.
Ironically, I was listening to one of Jim Cornette's podcasts because he has two of them, and he was talking about when WCW died the first time in the 80s, in the late 80s, going into the 90s.
Yeah.
And he was talking about when, because he was talking about when, because he was doing a memorial for Kevin Sullivan, who died a couple weeks ago, and Kevin Sullivan was one of the bookers at the time. He was talking about at the time when they were, the booking style changed, and they were trying to copy Vince instead of sticking with traditional Southern wrestling, because that's your target audience is Southern fans. Why are you trying to do what they're doing up north? Tony got away from what worked for him, what worked for that crowd, and he tried to copy WWE. You don't have the talent, you don't have the experience. You have the budget, but you don't have the talent or the experience to do it. You do have the
He has the talent.
You have the nah.
Well, he had the old talent that Vince had.
He has some talent.
He has the old talent and just new talent that he found.
At the time, he didn't have the talent. All of them weren't there yet. He got them.
He got them,
but also he does. When I say he personally, because he refuses to give anybody power.
Yep.
He doesn't have the experience to execute it.
No. He did give power. He gave power to the wrong people.
Yeah, that too.
He gave power to children.
And again, thank you, Kenny Omega, for saying, I can't do this job. I respect you for that.
I respect that. I respect Cody, too, on his part.
A person who is capable of doing the job, wants to do the job, but wasn't allowed to do the job.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing.
So what they do, they move to the side and let somebody else take care of it. Go ahead, you have it. If I can't do it the way I need to do it to make sure shit is right, then give it to somebody else.
And like I said, I respect Kenny Omega for saying, I can't do this job. I don't want this job. I'm stepping away. But yet the Bucks are in the middle of everything, and they ain't worth shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the middle of the mess.
And they're dragging Okada with them.
And Jericho. Jericho for other reasons. Jericho knows better, but he's at a point in his life where just, I'm getting over and I'm getting all the money. But,
hey, man,
he knows better.
He's David Spade.
Word. But do you blame him though? Like he's at an age now where like he done nerfed himself on his moveset because he can't even do half that shit no more.
Dude, I do
so, like as long as I can be on television and I can still make bread, hey man, I'm gonna just rock with this until the wheels fall off.
Dude, I do believe he's like the David Spade of wrestling, bro. Like
Jericho is Hulk Hogan. Let's be real. He's Hulk Hogan.
He's Hulk Hogan. He's not as big as Hulk Hogan.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
It's not working for me, brother.
Anyway, a small preview of All In, because we know AEW pay-per-views have at least 13 matches. We've got the final countdown, which is the world title, Swerve and Danielson, career versus title. We've got the Women's World Championship, Toni Storm and Mariah May. The TBS Championship, which is Botch Monet versus Britt Baker.
Botch Monet.
We've got the International American 24/7 South American Pacific Ocean Arctic Circle Championship. MJF and Ospreay.
85.
We've got the
85,995.
We've got the 47 colored TNT Championship.
47 colored.
Yeah, the 47 colored TNT Championship with Swerve and Darby. I'm sorry, Jack Perry and Darby.
This is a mess.
We have a non-title match, Willow and Chris Statlander.
That doesn't make sense at all. Okay.
And for some reason, fucking the baked potato is in Willow Nightingale's corner.
Baked potato.
Yeah, fucking Ishii, the human baked potato.
Bro. You call Ishii a baked potato?
Tell me he doesn't look like a human baked potato. If Mr. Potato Head was a Japanese wrestler, he'd look like Ishii.
You would.
You would.
And the FTW Championship, Jericho and Hook. This, for some reason, this bullshit is still happening. Fucking 5 months later.
I thought this ended like 4 months ago.
Hey, first of all, I thought a Hook contract had ended already.
And I don't know. Taz needs to send him elsewhere.
Yes.
If he values his son's career, send him elsewhere.
Because obviously he didn't value his own enough. So, yeah.
And the casino gauntlet match that doesn't make any sense, but yeah, that's happening too.
The only interesting matches is pretty much
I
three out of the four.
I want to see
three out of the four on the top.
I want to see Swerve Danielson. I want to see Mariah May.
Yes.
Tony and MJF Ospreay.
And those are the three I'm talking about.
And hopefully those are the last three, so I could just skip the other 3 hours of the pay per view.
Me too. I don't want to watch this whole thing. This already looks like a fucking dumpster fire.
I'm about to say, y'all bet to me what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna watch the pay per view and I'm gonna wait till it's off and then I'm gonna go get and just fast forward to the ones I want to see.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But hopefully they're the last three, so I can just skip a chunk and not have to search to the perfect minute to find it.
Remember when the All In lineup was actually good last year because they had CM Punk.
I'm about to say, remember when All In, actually had, a whole bunch of other good wrestlers that everybody liked.
Yeah.
Well, actually, last year the fight backstage was better than the fights in the ring, but
Yeah.
Hey man, first of all, that fight was
bro.
everything else was intermission.
I hope he could say Wembley after this, because this is not gonna look good.
Yeah. In other news, Izzy, the protege of Bayley, she retained her Mission Pro Wrestling Women's Championship in what is their final show for a while because they're going on hiatus, and she defeated Thunder Rosa, who is the founder and owner of Mission Pro Wrestling.
So you're saying the little fan that was Bayley's fan,
Yeah.
beat Thunder Rosa?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we also take it to knowledge that she looks like Bayley.
She does look
Yeah.
like Bayley right here.
Yeah.
Like if she
see the
gets old
chin.
enough and if she gets old enough and they bring her WWE, I need her to come out in Bayley's gimmick to rival just Bayley.
Oh,
Well,
yo,
that is her gimmick. She's literally Bayley.
if she comes out with the inflatable tube man in the song and everything.
Oh my God! Just to hear that hit one time,
Yo,
and see her
word.
come out, and then see Bayley go, "What the fuck?"
Bayley would probably be crying.
You can't turn Bayley heel again until Izzy shows up in WWE. She's got to stay babyface until Izzy shows up.
And she has to stay with the gimmick. She has to be like the new generation of what she grew up to be.
I'm about to say, hey, look, screw all that. What happened if she shows up and she's Bayley's hugging gimmick, but a heel?
Heel hugger?
She just hugs you and then slams you afterwards, like, haha, tee.
I'm about to say, have her come in and be a heel, but be Bayley's old gimmick, so Bayley's getting beat by her past.
Yeah,
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You did this to me. Oh, she has that angle, like, you did this to me.
Like, I wanted to be you, and you changed. I'm not.
I'll never change. I'll never change like you.
The day you cut down that Bayley buddy.
The day you cut your hair, the day I died.
I died inside.
Hey, quick question. We'll go to the next thing. Did y'all see the fandom thing?
Oh, that's on here. We'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Let's go south of the border. Nick Nemeth brought out John Bradshaw Layfield at Triple Mania to defend the Mega Championship?
Yeah, Triple A.
Triple A.
Yeah, I didn't realize he already had that belt.
Yeah, he won it a while back. He won it,
Yeah.
I think, in the beginning, almost in the beginning, going into August.
Yeah, so
I mean, he was cross promotions before he got to TNA.
I
and
know he's been
belts.
working in Mexico, but I didn't realize he had already won the belt.
Yeah.
So yeah, he defended and retained, and now he's double champ. Well, he's still double champ because he recently won the TNA Heavyweight Championship. Oh, and he's also the champion in fucking Australia, the WSW champion. So he's triple champion, multi-continental champion, if you will.
Look at Nick. Look at Dolph Ziggler becoming a belt collector over here.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I found it funny when I saw JBL walk out there because I remember JBL's gimmick of you keep the Mexicans across the border.
I thought of the same thing too. I was like, what the fuck is he doing in Mexico?
I want to make sure this boy went clean. Went clean, damn it.
Kelvin said Riddle won the AAA Cruiserweight Championship. Well, fuck it. Didn't they go to Japan together?
Riddle, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. He won that shit smooth, too.
He did.
Okay. The way he won that, Darth, is Homeboy came off the rope like a springboard, and he slid in for an RKO and then picked him up for the Bro Derek.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's dope.
I was like,
I've seen that match. It was pretty dope. You definitely would like that, Darth.
I got to remember to watch that when I get home.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a brief moment and acknowledge Afa Anoa'i. Once to the sky, please.
That is nuts.
That's crazy that your pop died in July. Your uncle died like a week and a half later.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
It like I was saying to JK before we went on the air. It's kind of like a old married couple. It's like, you know, when one goes, the other one goes too. Because you lost your soul. So.
Yeah, man, it's crazy though. So now Roman is literally the head of the table.
Yeah, true that.
Because who's the elder now? Rikishi? Yeah, he's only old one left.
I'm about to say technically it would be Rikishi.
It would be Rikishi, honestly.
So, you know, if we do anything more with the bloodline, I need them to stop playing. Go ahead and bring Rikishi ass in.
Facts.
And please bring him in with the patent leather pants and a jacket, please.
You want Batman Rikishi?
I'm a bad man. You're a bad man.
For the Rock, I need that Rikishi.
I'm a bad man. I'm a little bad man.
Oh yeah. I do fuck with Batman Rikishi.
Bad man, yo. That would be crazy. That shit was a dope beat. I'm a bad man.
Tonga Kid's alive too, so yeah, it'd be Rikishi and Tonga Kid.
Yeah, Tonga Kid, yeah, true.
In TV news, WWE was recently on Family Feud. The women were represented by, who is this here? We've got Sonya Deville, we've got Michin, Jade Cargill, Zelina Vega, and Bianca Belair. On the men's side, we got the Street Profits, Bobby Lashley, who no longer works there. So when this episode actually comes out, because I don't think it's actually out yet. It's debuting soon because you saw the trailer for it. We've got Austin Theory with the SmackDown Championship. So this was pre-WrestleMania.
They're going to replace Bobby when it comes out with John Cena.
And we've got LA Knight.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was filmed several months ago because you've got Bobby Lashley and the SmackDown Championship.
Yeah. Mia Yim.
Well, no, her name tag says Michin.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't even say Mia Yim. It says Michin on the name tag.
Michin. No, I was just reading.
What up, Israel?
Saying it. But
so yeah, I believe the episode is not out yet. They just showed the trailer recently.
The women's side should be cheeks of WWE.
It's a family show.
I'm sorry.
It's a family show.
Sorry, that's in my head.
I'm looking. Can't be cheap of the week. It got to be cheap and strap of the week.
Oh yeah, we do have Sonya, Daddy. We have Daddy.
Yeah, she's the one with the strap.
I need Sonya Deville and Rhea Ripley just to have a segment in the back and it'd be like, look at mommy and daddy having a conversation.
Facts. And now, which Alex was speaking about a couple minutes ago, Fanatics NYC, which was this past weekend. It was all across the sporting world. It wasn't just WWE. It was NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, UFC, international soccer. You name it, they were there. PSA, which is the company that grades cards, they were there. WNBA, lids, tops, anything that involves sports and memorabilia, they were there.
I ain't see Lionel Messi in there.
Let me tell you.
I ain't see Lionel Messi in there.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you about this event because I kept tabs on it because it's a con, so I had to keep tabs on it.
Yeah.
WWE was the most thing there, bruh. Like when fans came there, oh yeah, you get to see Derek Jeter, you get to see all the NBA stars. The WWE side panel was the loudest and had the most people out of that whole entire thing.
Now let me read the article to back you up. As per Fox News, out of any major stars Fanatics events, the only ones that sold out their autograph and photo ops were WWE stars. WWE superstars outdrew all the mainstream athletes and celebrities.
That's fucking wild.
I heard they had to separate Hulk Hogan from Big E, so they won't have to fight, like. I heard they had to put Hulk Hogan on like one far side of the arena while they put Big E in the other side, and then people were sending messages to them.
Yo, so let me tell you, I watched a lot of the little interviews from time to time from certain wrestlers.
Yeah.
They were asking certain wrestlers about like certain things from like things they had asked. They asked Rhea Ripley who's her dream match. Mm-hmm. Mind you, Jade Cargill was already on stage before her. She said, my dream match is her. She said, because she said she want to face me, and that's her dream match. She said, my dream match is her. And she was at Big E, and she said, two big muscle mommies, meat on meat, slapping meat. I said, damn it, Rhea, why you... Oh, Rhea.
So
God.
That was her dream match? That's my wet dream match.
Yeah, but I'm going to need about 3 jars of Vaseline, a Red Bull, and a day off before I go back to work.
Seems fair enough.
Blue cheese, a honey pack, work on default. I'm gonna buy a whole entire big roll of paper towel. I'm gonna have this covered.
Marv, I'm gonna need a week off.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need like tarp off my room too, just plastic.
I'm gonna see if I can get a week off from asking Marv.
I gotta ask Dave Meltzer how he keeps everything,
Yeah, it's just flooded with tissues though. But
it's easy. You know how he keeps it dry. It's all those newspaper articles on the floor. They just as well.
The ones with Kenny Omega on them, like
no,
and Ospreay.
No, those got direct shot cum stains on it with the Kenny Omega one.
Also during the Fanatics event, while CM Punk was on stage, he mentioned that wrestlers in WWE now have the option to request days off whenever they want. It's a simple click on their WWE employment app.
Oh, they get to work just like us.
Yo, another cool thing that was on there, Pretty Deadly and Tyler Breeze.
Oh, I saw that.
Some signing, and some dude said, "Look, Tyler Breeze is sitting at the reincarnation of his gimmick."
Yep.
And I was like, "No offense, I need Tyler Breeze to be their manager."
Oh yeah, and then they did like the Spider-Verse photo together.
Yeah, I need them. I need Tyler Breeze to be their manager too. I saw that video too. Yeah. I was like, this makes sense. Well, all 3 of them sitting there makes sense.
Well, he was there because he was like the de facto host because he works in like the digital media department for WWE now. Because that's how they justify him being on Up, Down, Down.
Is he permanently injured or he's just like working?
No,
like
he
just works. He just don't want to wrestle. Like
he works indie shows and he works in their digital media department. That's how they justify him working on Up, Down, Down.
Why don't they just give him a contract already?
No, he doesn't want to wrestle for WWE anymore. So he does indies and he works at his wrestling school. Him and Sean Spears own Flatbacks, and Flatbacks along with Booker T's school and Rikishi's school, they help train people like the people from the NIL program, people that have never wrestled ever before. They help train those people before they show up to the performance center. and then because you've got to learn how to actually take a bump and run ropes and all that bullshit. They do like the really super basic training before they show up to the performance center to actually learn to wrestle.
Well, from my point, he doesn't have to wrestle in WWE. He could be that, like we said, he could be the Pretty Deadly's manager.
Yeah,
which would make a whole lot of sense, by the way, just to guide them. And that musical will probably be better now.
They really ain't
Their musical is probably going to be better.
Yeah. And now to CM Punk and Taylor Swift. Last night on Raw, CM Punk said, "I am Taylor Swift for men."
Bro, I laughed because I was like, God damn it, he's right.
He's right. He is definitely right.
And then I guess somebody told Taylor Swift that he said this, and she went and dug up this old photo, and then he reposted it.
That's funny.
I'm Taylor Swift for men.
I find it not even funny or ironic. I just find it hilarious that CM Punk in AEW was like CM Punk when he left WWE the first time. He wasn't as jacked. He wasn't as big. None of that. Now he's back in WWE. Look at that arm.
Yep.
Look at that tricep.
Yep.
This man has gotten so jacked.
Mostly everybody when WWE got jacked.
See what happens when you're happy again?
Word, man.
In a toxic relationship with Mr. Man and can't do nothing to be happy. Now you Triple H and Stephanie, you're like, oh man, a poly relationship is great. Hold on, let me get myself back together real quick.
I feel like CM Punk's story is just amazing, bro. I feel like CM Punk was the whole reason why Vince McMahon left.
Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb.
When he came back to wrestling, quote unquote, when he went to AEW, he fell in love with it again. But then when he came back home, he fell in love with himself.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
And that's why he's in shape now.
Now, all we just need, this person don't need to wrestle. They need to show up on TV one good time, make everybody happy. I need AJ to just show up.
Word.
Yes.
Because she's been talked about quite a bit with this bracelet thing.
It's probably getting teased to be in this.
Bruh, she's been talking about so much now to the point that it's just like an average thing now.
Yep.
And I just need to hear her music go off just one time.
Let's light it up.
And she just skips around the ring again.
I need her to show up in two places. I need her to show up on the main episode of Raw. I need to show up on the episode of NXT to just walk past the NXT Women's Champion.
What if that was like a distraction to get the bracelet back? Just her music goes off. Not even her show up, just her music goes off.
That should be in Berlin. That should be literally in Berlin.
Bruh,
like her music just goes off.
The way the crowd would scream to thinking that she would be there, I swear on Twitter it would be like number one trending thing.
Moving along. The Ula Fala. Roman Reigns almost had the Ula Fala back.
I'm like, we're doing this. It's good. I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing.
Can I say that the Ula Fala, because earlier in the show we were talking about the titles in AEW and how they've all been they're almost like props or whatever. Can we say that the Ula Fala is more over than every belt in AEW?
Yes.
Boy,
yes.
It is. It is. And the sad thing is when Roman got it that night, and he put it on around him, I was like, boy, why am I watching Endgame and Thanos getting the gauntlet? Like
Thanos is like putting on his gauntlet again. But
man,
he lost it again. He lost it again. And who?
Freaking Jacob
Fatu.
With the walking boot, he's still selling it.
Dog walking Roman Reigns.
Word.
So,
Roman Reigns sold the hell out of his shit, though.
Yeah, he did. He sold it. The wide eye thing, like after he got the kick, or the thing in the corner. Oof, that was pure like selling. Can I say though? How come it took two people from the former Judgment Day to take out all of Judgment Day.
Hold on, we'll get to that. We
You
have
got
the
that
tweets.
too.
We'll get to that.
You got that too. All right.
Well,
I'll
I guess
retract my
okay,
statement.
we'll go straight to that because there's not much here. Roman Reigns looking weak before Rhea and Damian.
Oh shit, you actually got it.
Because
somebody actually read my mind.
Some random fan tweeted that, and Rhea Ripley found it and replied to it.
This right here is
Crikey, there it right here, a Liv Morgan stand in its natural habitat. If you come up real slow, it might be able to see its natural call out. Be careful not to make noise or share its opinion. These creatures are pack animals and don't venture too far from one another. If startled, the cries can become deafening. Stay safe out there.
I love you, mommy.
And then Liv Morgan replied, "You seem upset by something that just wasn't that deep."
Oh my god. Okay, I'll give Liv that one. That one's good.
And then Rhea replied, "Upset
Crikey.
from your stains? Absolutely not. Just had time today and wanted to cause chaos in your fragile community. Got your obsessive delusional ass in my notifications again, though. And speaking of not that deep, how's Dominic doing?" And Liv replied, "Your insecurities are showing. It's not a good look on you. And how's Dominic going? He goes deep."
Damn.
You know,
Just damn.
there's always something I have to put in this situation.
It should have been
Me!
should have been me.
I just want to know what Dominic's wife thinks. That's all I want to know.
Apparently, she's cool with all this shit.
Yeah, she's cool with this shit.
Apparently, she's cool with all of it. She knows the difference between. But did you guys hear? Did you guys see Dominic Mysterio in Logan Paul's podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he actually talked about what his wife thinks about all this. He's like, oh, she's cool. She's like, she knows what's the difference between, the work wife and the housewife and all that stuff.
Does she get off on it?
Doesn't seem like it.
I just want to let y'all know the fact that he made Logan Paul almost pissed off on his podcast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was crazy. The ultimate
Boy,
heel move.
I screamed because I was like, "Damn, boy!" He brought that shit up. He was like,
He
I don't
brought
wanna
this
talk
shit
about
up
it.
in
I said,
Japan.
"Ooh."
He was like, "Yo, what if you brought the hat when you go back to Japan? When they invite
He
you back to
did a
Japan,
topic quick. I was like, "Nah, I'm with him. Bring the hat."
bring the hat,
Bring the
bro.
hat.
Like, bring that Toy Story hat, whatever. Bring it."
Yeah. But as the tweet implied, on Raw, the Terror Twins,
Oh yeah, we don't got it.
the Terror Twins got beat down and they were stacked. The way Roman stacked Daniel Bryan and Edge back in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're missing one.
It was
It's all right. It's on you.
It was a cool way to end off the show, like almost end off the show.
I'll put it.
But it was also so cool that Damian knew it was a setup. Before he got to the ring, he started beating their ass like a father beating four little kids.
Yeah, because Damian was handling them at one point, and then it was just too much. Pause.
Handling it.
Well, I must say, well, he is the vile Undertaker, so he can handle only so much.
My only thing was Rhea went down to Liv over nothing, and she just had to sell while the other four were beating up with Damian. It was like Rhea's got to sell for one person, and Damian's fighting off four. That logic don't make any sense.
I really thought Dominic was gonna go out there and start stomping out Rhea Ripley.
I was like, are we finally gonna get man on woman violence?
I can't wait till we do, boy, because this tag team shit that's supposed to happen. Man, I hope Dominic accidentally hit Rhea and Rhea flipped the hell out.
Yeah, that's why I hopes to see. I just want Rhea to destroy Dominic.
I hope it's in the wrestling sense.
Yes,
I don't have the OnlyFans money to watch that go down.
Because if we're talking about the other sense, I want Liv and Rhea to destroy me. But yeah,
I'm with you on that one.
I just want to be the custody case.
They're fighting for taking contract on a ladder.
Yeah.
I saw this I just saw this one tweet. It was describing the new Judgment Day. We have a man-child, a troll, a leprechaun, an FSU party girl, and Carlito.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
and Carlito.
Carlito in the background looking like that one weird friend that got part of the famous kid group, and he don't know how he got
new Puerto Rican. Yo.
But in reality, the group makes no sense. You got two Irish dudes, a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, and a run-through Jersey girl.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. This sounds like my high school.
I don't see nothing wrong with this. No. This seems cool. This seems like the new Bloodline. Like, you know, like how Solo got his team.
The run through Jersey girl is just very random.
Yeah.
Well, no. I take that back. Run through Jersey girl is just a dime a dozen, but
those are the pretend goths, you know, like the ones that they want to be goth, but they're not really goth as real, like, you know.
Yeah, as soon as I walk out the studio, we're gonna find a run through Jersey girl.
Oh yeah, we can.
And in its natural habitat.
We can go outside. You want to go Passaic or Patterson?
I'm gonna say, look, when you gotta go outside, just take the camera, put it to the window, and just point.
Oh man.
Anyway, time to go outside the ropes.
Oh, wow.
Wrestling movies. Then I have to say, I've actually never seen any of these.
I've seen one.
I've seen 3.
Actually 2. I've seen 2. The third one I just don't want to see, but it's the first one. But
so I will fall back because I've never seen any of these.
Oh wow.
I'll tell you which one's the better. I'll tell you which one's the best one. The Wrestler.
Okay.
It's still sad as fuck, but yeah.
That one came out recently, right?
Not too recent, like 2010,
this is the last one we have
11?
for the Red Eric movie.
This is the Mickey Rourke one, right?
Yeah.
So.
All right, so Darth, it's in this order. I've never seen Body Slam, and now that I know this exists, I might have to go watch it. If you want a serious like story of like a wrestler going to the end, The Wrestler.
Okay.
If you want to watch something just funny, but it gives you the insight into wrestling, because WCW, Ready to Rumble, because it gives you the whole like everything WWE is doing now. That movie showed you that WCW was doing it way ahead of that time.
I'll even give you one better. I think this is the one that this person's in it. R-Truth's in this movie, I believe.
John Cena's in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
R-Truth's in this movie.
John Cena's in Ready to Rumble as one of the guys working out in the gym when they go find another wrestler. He's in there as the prototype Cena with the blonde little army haircut.
I never noticed that. Now I gotta watch this movie again. Damn.
I'm about to say he's in the background, like when they're talking to the other wrestlers that used to be in WCW. He's right there on the arm machine, just doing the shit.
Oh, Kelvin said Alpha and Sika are in Body Slam.
Okay.
So now I gotta go watch that now.
Now I gotta watch that.
And if you just want to watch something to start off, Zeus being in WWE, aka Debo, the first one, because that's what got him into WWE. Like he was in that movie, and then Vince got him to really be a wrestler for a while.
Okay.
So
I know he got in because of the movie.
And this is the start of why Hulk Hogan hates black people. So like,
you know what's funny? I never thought about it like that, but it might be true.
Wow.
I think wrestlers, man, you gonna get me a contract? What's wrong with you? But I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said, you gonna watch something funny, Dark. Ready to Rumble is funny because that's the reason why
stupid funny.
That's the reason why Derek K got the title in WCW is because of that damn dumbass movie.
I mean, look at the sides. It says wrestling giants, mental midgets.
Right, it was true though, because like you had Goldberg, you had DDP.
Everybody was hot in the 2000s WCW.
You had Lex, you had Conan, you had everybody that was there, big time.
Goldberg eating the long way with
in that movie, trying to play themselves, but still be wrestlers at the same time. It was just weird.
Wasn't Raven in here?
Yeah, I think Raven was gone by then.
Mm.
But if I give it to anything, I'd probably take the Rated Rumble just for the simple fact it's just stupid and it's funny. The Hulk Hogan one is and the wrestler is serious. Like if you want to sit down and watch a serious story, that you can watch that, but midway through it, you probably gonna lose interest.
Yeah, because it's horrible. No Holds Barred is like very horrible. I don't like it. The wrestler though.
I gotta go find Body Slam. I gotta go find it now that I know that what's it called Alpha Seeker's in. I gotta go find it now.
Well, it's about that time.
Yeah.
Time for us to get out of here and go find some of them run-through Jersey girls. I have been Darth Messiah, and you, sir.
Alex the motherfucking Jill.
And J Kid.
Have a good night. Good fight.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.